Hello, welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to be teaching you how to make Nigerian meat pie. I want to show you how to make a proper Nigerian meat pie. No onions, no curry. You should not put onions and fry beef. What for? Are you making Somalian meat pie? You want to make Nigerian meat pie? You need to eat Nigerian meat pie. Don't put onions, don't put curry. Curry for what? Are you making Jamaican patty? Please watch this video and you see how to make Nigerian meat pie. You will love it. And I want to give my uncle who taught me how to make meat pie. Flour. For 1,000 grams of flour, you would need 2 carrots. You would need 2 potatoes. You will also need 500 grams of beans, and also you will need a 500 grams of teaspoon of baking powder. So, and remember, it's self-raising flour, so putting a 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder will just be perfect. Okay, and another thing you have to put is you have to put your nutmeg. Now for my nutmeg, I'm going to be using 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg. When it comes to baking, you just have to try to be accurate as possible. So that is 1/2 teaspoon using my measurement. You can use your own number of spoon, but I use my own measurement here. That's 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg. And also you would need to put, I've got 500 grams of butter there. You add it to your flour and your nutmeg and your baking powder, and you put your butter. Now I'm not putting salt in this instant because you have to read the butter itself has got salt in it, but this is a perfect mix. So what we want from this is to make it little bit crumb. Now you create a well in the middle, pour half of it and mix. It's still thick, so I'm going to add a little bit more water. Put this down. As you can see, as I said, there's still a bit of water there. I did not finish it. The reason is you have to follow your instincts as well as follow the texture of the dough, and when you press it, your fingerprints stays on it. That is what we want when you mix your dough. Now I'm gonna what you want to do is to cut it into tiny pieces and cubes. This is the sliced cubed potato we have just made. Using 50 ml of oil to make my 500 grams of beef mince. That is prescribed very good. It helps you to gives you the accurate measurement of what you want. So what we want is something like that, a 1/4 teaspoon of thyme, a teaspoon of all seasoning quickly. Now what you need to do is to make sure that you don't let it stay before you add your potatoes and carrots. Potato, and we add our carrots, which I'm going to do now. The carrot is fine. This is 1/2 cup of flour and mix it with water. Water and mix it together, and that forms the base of the thickener that makes it thick and binding together, which you're going to see in a minute. Flour. Been cooking for more than 15 minutes now. As you can see, that is the mince ready. That is the mince that goes into the meat pie. So I'm going to keep that aside. That's it for it to cool down, and I'm going to put it in the meat pie. So the next thing we're going to do is to make sure that it's cooled down, then we're going to put that in the meat pie. Alright, at this point what I'm going to do is to make sure I put some oil in the pan, rub it around the pan, and what it does is it helps the meat pie not to stick on the pan. And also I have my egg being broken now, and it's in the plate. This will help the meat pie to bind together and not to open up when it gets into the oven. This will help the meat pie to mold, so I call it meat pie mold. I don't know, but yeah, it's quite very good. And this flour is where I'm going to start my baking from. This brush is what I'm going to use to touch the meat pie inside and outside, and also to brush the back of the meat pie. You see, I'm using my brush to touch it now. They're not beautiful. You don't want to keep your oven too hot at the moment. So what I've done is to put the oven on at a very low heat. You see, I'm using my brush to touch it now. They're not beautiful. Build up steam inside, so the steam can actually come out. So what does, this goes into the oven. Yeah, this meat pie has been in the oven for more than 30 minutes now. So what I'm going to do is to turn it all the way around. Wow, this is lovely. Is to turn it all the way around. So I'll keep it in the oven for another 5 minutes. Because altogether I said around 40 to 45 minutes. There we go. As you can see, it's the right time now. Spent 5 minutes there. I'm just going to turn that around as well. That is the meat pie we're talking about. Thank you very much for watching my video. The meat pie is well baked now. As you can see, it's really please feel free to add anything to make your meats, but not onions and corn. And this is the real meat pie. And please subscribe. and the dial button. For more information, if you need any question, please ask me. Send some messages, I'll respond to your message, and we all learn. But this is how I know a meat pie should taste. Thank you.